Hi, hello, namaskar, dosto. Welcome to Beard Biology. I am Gaurav, and I hope that you all are safe and healthy in your respective places. So, in today's video, I am going to discuss about the different MCQ pattern that has been asked in the NEET examination. I have studied thoroughly the last 3 years of the biology NEET question paper, that is 2017, 18, and 19. And I have come to know that there are 10 specific type of NEET MCQ pattern that has been asked in the question paper. So in today's video, I will discuss about these 10 different types of MCQ pattern with their suitable examples. So please watch this video till the end, and if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, and if you like this video, please share this video with your friends. So without wasting our time, let's get started. So here the type 1, that is the direct question type. That means the question will be asked directly. Now let me take an example here. Which of the following is a commercial blood cholesterol lowering agent? Okay, so here you can see the options are given in a single word: cyclosporin A, statin, streptokinase, lipase. So this is a very basic type of MCQ pattern. So here the answer will be statin. Now let me take another example. Colostrum, the yellowish fluid secreted by the mother during the initial days of lactation, is very essential to impart immunity to the newborn infants because it contains. So please note that the question is colostrum contains. What colostrum contains actually? Okay, and the options is also in a single word, but actually what happened, this first line, colostrum the yellowish fluid from there to impart immunity, this part is just an unnecessary fact provided just to increase your question retention, just to increase the time you will spend in this question in the exam hall. Okay, now let me go to the another type, that is the type 2, direct question with options of the reasoning type. That means in the question they will ask a particular region, they will ask a cause or reason, or they can be asked a definition. That means the options will be provided in a statement or in a line or a sentence. We can say the options will be provided in a sentence, and the student, what happened, the student used to consume their time to read and understand the option. Now let me take an example. Due to increase in airborne allergens and pollutants, many people in urban areas are suffering from respiratory disorders causing wheezing due to. Okay, so here the question is wheezing due to. There are so many options are given in a statement form. So we used to consume our time to read this question and to understand which is the actual option. Now let me go to the type 3. Please note that I am not providing the actual answer of these questions. Actually, I am discussing here the pattern of the MCQ, not the actual answer. These examples are just to provide an example. These examples are just to provide, just to show you the type, the pattern of the MCQ. Okay. The type 3, that is correct or incorrect statement type. That means in the exam hall they will provide four options, or we can say four statements, and they will ask which of the following statement is correct or incorrect. Please note that correct or incorrect, here we do the mistake. Okay, now the students consume their time to read the statement and understand the statement. Now let me take an example, that which of the following statement is incorrect. Okay, so at first, the viroids lack a protein code. Yes, this is correct. Virus are obligate parasite. This is also correct. Infective constituent in viruses in the protein. Infective constituents in viruses is the protein code. Yes, it is incorrect. So this will be the answer. Actually, in case of viruses, the infective constituent is their nucleic acid, that is the DNA or RNA. So now you can see here that to answer this question, I must have to read these questions, these options very carefully. Without reading this question and understanding the options, without understanding the statements, I cannot say that which is correct or incorrect. Likewise, which of the following is true for the golden rice? Here also we have to read the options and choose the correct option. Now let me come to the type 4, that is the statement A and statement B type. That means in the exam hall they will provide two statements, that is statement A and statement B, and the options will be like that. The first option, that is both A and B are true. Second, A true but B is false. Both A and B are false. And lastly, A is false but B is true. So try to understand that this is a prototype of question. In every year they used to ask at least 3 to 4 questions in this form in the exam hall. Okay. Now come to the matching type, that is the type 5. Okay. What happened in the matching type? They used to provide two column. Okay, they used to provide two column. This is the one column, this is the one column. So we have to match this column, and finally we have to choose which is the correct option here. So this is the prototype. They used to ask the matching type of question always in this form. Now let me come to the type 6, that is the correct sequence type. In correct sequence, they will provide the options in discrete manner. Okay, let me take an example. Select the correct sequence of organs in the alimentary canal of cockroach starting from the mouth. There are so many parts of the cockroach digestive system, so we have to synchronize that organs from starting from the mouth. Okay, so here the options are provided in discrete manner. So we have to study these options and we have to tick the correct option. The option will be first, that is pharynx, after that esophagus, crop, gizzard, ileum, colon, rectum. Now let me come to the type 7, that is featuring or characterization type. Featuring or characterization type, let me explain you that in the question they will provide 3 to 4 numbers of characteristic features. Okay, and the options will be like that every options will be consist of a group or combination of individuals. Every option will be a group of combination of individuals. We have to select which group of individuals or which group of combination can satisfy all the features mentioned above. Let me take an example. Okay, consider the following statement. Organ system level of the organization, bilateral symmetry, true coelomates with segmentation of the body. So these are the three mother statement. Okay, and they are providing, select the correct option of the animal groups which possess all the above characteristics. Okay, and they are providing a combination of individuals. Okay, so we have to find out that which combination represent all the above statements. Okay, so here the answer will be annelid, arthropod and chordate. Actually all three individuals they used to represent all the above characteristics. So please try to understand the prototype of the question, that is here the featuring or characterization type. Okay, now let me come to the type 8. Okay, you must have familiar with this type in the biology, that is the numerical types of the questions. Yes, this is so much unlike in case of biology, but yes, they used to ask 2 or 3 numerical questions every year. But try to understand that these numerical questions are very basic conceptual questions, and all these numerical questions are always, they are formula based problem. They are always formula based problem. If we know the formula, we can solve easily the question. Okay, now let me discuss an example here. What would be the heart rate of a person if the cardiac output is 5 liter, blood volume in the ventricle at the end of diastole is 100 ml, and at the end of the ventricular systole is 50 ml. Okay, so actually what happened in the question, they are asking, they are provided that the cardiac output is 5 liter, the end diastolic volume is 100 ml, and the vascular systole and the ventricular systole is 50 ml, and they are asking that what will be the heart rate of the individual, and the heart rate are given in the options. To solve this question, what we should know, we should know the formula, that is cardiac output is equal to stroke volume into the heart rate. If you don't know this formula, you cannot answer in the examination hall, you cannot answer this question. So the main formula is cardiac output is equal to stroke volume into heart rate. Okay, and the stroke volume is nothing but end diastolic volume minus end systolic volume. That means 100 minus 50 ml, that is 50 ml. This is the stroke volume. And the cardiac output is already given, that is 5 liter. That means the 5000 ml cardiac output. Then so we can easily find out the heart rate. So heart rate will be cardiac output divided by the stroke volume. That means 5000 ml divided by 50 ml, that is the 100 beats per minute. Okay. So please, if you cannot understand the question, please don't be worried, because try to understand that this is a numerical question, and in the NEET examination hall they used to ask this type of question. Okay. And type 9, that is the survey type question. Okay, so what happened in the survey type question, they used to provide a numerical data, or they used to provide an experiment and its result, or they sometimes used to provide a survey data. Okay, so on the based upon that data, we have to find out that which kind of phenomena is this, and different kind of phenomena will be provided in the options. Okay, let me take an example, you will understand that in a species the weight of newborn ranges from 2 to 5 kg. Okay, 97% of the newborn with an average weight between 3 to 3.3 kg survive, whereas 99% of the infants born with weights from 2 to 2.5 kg or 4.5 to 5 kg are die. That means the terminal numbers, that is 2 to 2.5, these are terminal numbers, 4.5 or 5 kg, these are terminal numbers, they used to die. Which type of selection process is taking place here? Options are given, directional selection, stabilizing selection, disruptive selection, or cyclic selection. Okay, so please try the mood of the question. They are providing a data and they are asking which kind of phenomena is this. Okay, so this will be a stabilizing selection. If you don't know the answer, it's not a matter of worry, because when you will come to know that, when you will read that chapter, you can automatically answer this question, because these are so much easy question. When you will come to know the different graphs of directional selection, stabilizing selection, disruptive selection, you can easily take the right answer. Okay, now let me come to the last type of the MCQ, that is the diagram oriented MCQs. Okay, so in the diagram oriented MCQ, what happened, they may provide a diagram and point out a specific part of the diagram and ask what it actually refers to. Okay, now let me take an example, that this is a diagram of NCERT. Trust me, in every NEET examination, if they provide any diagram, this diagram is must, it will must come from the NCERT. Outside NCERT, no diagram will come, it is confirmed. Okay, so this diagram is of NCERT. Now let me understand the question. Examine the figure given below, select the right option given all the 4 parts. So here they are indicating the different parts A, B, C and D, and accordingly the options are providing with the options the name of the different parts. Okay, so when you will undergo the chapter, if you know the fact, if you know that the which part stands for the name of the different parts of this plant, you can easily answer this question. So you have come to know the different pattern of the NEET MCQ that has been asked. Okay, so whenever you will go through any particular chapter, you can easily identify the fact or information from where the different NEET MCQ can be formed. So this video will be really helpful for you to develop the skill of realizing that which part of the chapter is very important and which part is not so much important. Okay, so this will help you to revise, this will help you to realize that which point we should revise before going to the examination. If you like this video, please share this video with your friends. Thank you so much for watching this video, and goodbye till the next video.